They're regular people like you and me, but their stories are far from it.
CBS 19's Meghan McDermott brings us the details of their medical miracles.
Call it a touch of divine intervention or extreme skill at the hands of surgeons. Either way, by all accounts, Max Brooks of Palestine should not be walking on earth today, but he is. It's part one of the CBS 19 special report, Medical Miracles.
It was in the morning time, I was headed to work, and I was driving down 79.
March 4th was just another day for Max Brooks.
Swerving all over the road.
But on his drive to work, he did what many people do.
I just looked at my phone, seeing what time it was because I was running a little late.
In that instant, Max lost control of his truck and crashed into a parked Encore electric truck.
I don't remember the wreck. I just remember coming back and I was in an ambulance.
The impact of the crash left him bloody and battered. As paramedics made plans to transfer him from Palestine Regional, they made a deadly discovery. One of the injuries Max sustained was a torn aorta. That is so serious that 90% of people die before they even reach the hospital. So Max was airlifted to ETMC in Tyler, where surgeons went straight to work.
I've been a trauma surgeon for 8 years.
Trauma surgeon Dr. David Villarreal and vascular surgeon Dr. Blake Harrison are the dream team that headed up the effort to put Max back together.
During the car wreck, he actually tore that artery in half. To repair this, what we did was use these stent grafts and lined it basically from the main blood vessel that goes to his left arm, called the subclavian artery here, and line the entire area of the injury so the blood flow flows through the grafts.
Harrison says the odds of surviving were stacked against Max.
I think that in a lot of ways he's very lucky that he survived this injury, because a lot of people don't.
But the laundry list of injuries didn't end with Max's heart.
He had chest fractures and he had respiratory failure. We had to do a tracheostomy on him. He also developed blood between his chest wall and his lung that collapsed his lung. And
for more than 2 weeks, Max lied in the intensive care unit at East Texas Medical Center, his body working to overcome a traumatic wreck that, by all accounts, should have been the end.
Max, how are you doing?
Good, how are you? First couple of weeks was pretty rough. You know, everything was still healing.
Today, Max has a newfound appreciation for life.
I live life a little differently. I just enjoy everything. You know, like when I got out of the hospital and went home, I just remember seeing how green the grass was, you know, just.
Wednesday, in part 2 of Medical Miracles, cancer of the brain. It's a diagnosis few could handle hearing, and the surgery life-threatening itself. We'll share the story of one man who dismissed the odds and came out on top. That's Wednesday in part 2 of Medical Miracles.
Incredible. No, it's just incredible what surgeons can do now.
I mean, it just left me speechless watching that.
I know. A new lease on life, no doubt about it. Well, not complaining, but we seem to